Hey y'all, I'm Michelle, the cookie professor of the cookie school where all the homework is delicious. And I'm going to show you how to make these large sunflower cookies with a chocolate cookie center. And the first thing we have to do is take these large cookies and flood all of the cookie bases. Okay, you know how the center of a sunflower is really big and really impressive. It's about that size. So what we're going to do is take these frosted chocolate cookies and scrape the frosting out, which does seem like a sin and a shame. But if you've got teenagers or kids or husbands, they'll probably rescue all of this that I'm scraping out of those cookies. But the first thing I want to do is any of them that remain whole, I'm going to need one for each one of these cookies. And then any that happen to get broken while I was harvesting that cream out of the middle, they will go in this bag, and I am going to crush them with my rolling pin and a Ziploc bag. Okay, so the first step is to prepare these centers by putting some frosting on the center of that cookie. And then dipping it in the crumbs that we crushed. Kind of the way you used to do in school with glue and glitter, which was fun and made a terrific mess. Can you see how that looks? Looks big and ruffly. Once I get all of my sunflower centers done, I'll just put them on a pan and let those get dry, and then I am going to put some sunflower yellow. I'm going to go ahead and flood all of these cookies with sunflower yellow. Can you tell how big these cookies are looking at my hand? This is one that I call a party favor size cookie, and actually the cookie cutter that I used is actually called a sandwich cutter. It has a big rubber grip on the top of it. I think it's a Wilton sunflower sandwich cutter. Okay, so I'm going to start by flooding this cookie, and whenever I have a lot of cookie real estate to cover, I start with a number 5 tip because it's got a rather large opening, and that will help me to flood it faster. Takes a lot of frosting to cover a cookie that big. Okay, now I'm just going to put some frosting in the center of these and adhere my big center of my cookie. Doesn't that look like the center of a big sunflower? And I'm going to change tips now to a number 3. So I'm taking off the number 5. And I'm going to put on the number 3. And I am going to do these, the definition around all of those leaves. Okay, once that gets dry, all that is left to do is to mix up a little moss green to do these dots around the outside edge. And let it dry for 24 hours and they're ready to bag up with a little raffia bow or a little red gingham bow, and they make wonderful party favors. So if you think that you would like to make a cookie this big and have this at your next party, then you have all the steps. It's not difficult at all. It's just a lot of steps. So I encourage you to play around with it and see what you like. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe and leave a comment down below about what cookie style you would like to see demonstrated next. Thank you.